Oh well, that's as good as it gets. Good morning, Char. uh, arr. Time for a tug test. Tug test complete. Lights on. All right. Let's get out of here. Yes. Up for the streets. Well, we just took out a possum. Poor little possum. He's stupid. Hang around roads. Possums and armadillos are probably the biggest number of dead critters on the highway. I always feel sorry for getting them. I'm not going to drive this thing like a Ferrari. I can't dodge that kind of shit at this speed. Flip over. Morning, JLM or Jim. Whatever you want to say. Hop on, brother. You know I can't read your posts. Oh, I just saw a shooting star. Good morning, Grinch. Hello, Mr. E. Get us some fuel and check on parking. This is where we're going to do our 34-hour reset, which means there's not going to be any more road porn until Monday. Ah. Got us a super trucker up here. Lots of fucking parking. Lots of parking. I like it. Hang on a second. Fuck it. Down here and do a different one. So we got this guy waiting on us. All right. Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go. So, JLM. I don't know. My comments keep cutting out. Sergeant Grinch, Mr. E, JLM, Char. Hey, Kevin Killjoy. Yeah, he's talking about food and stuff. I like food. Good morning, Riggs. Bah. Is that? I miss Frank too, man. I miss him. I hope he gets better soon. Oh, we got somebody coming in. And hello, Grinch.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Is there any way you can increase your volume?
Let's see here. How's
No,
that?
never mind. It was my fault, my end.
I tried to log on about quarter to seven my time, about 45 minutes ago, but you were busy driving.
I completely was in the zone. I wasn't paying attention to the phone at all. My apologies. I count on the damn thing to give me an alarm when somebody tries to get in.
Well, I just figured that that's what you were doing. You were in the driving
Yeah,
zone, and
yeah. I haven't had my coffee yet. All the way. I haven't finished my coffee.
oh. So that gave me an opportunity to dip out real quick before I had to take Chloe for her morning Constitution walk.
Yeah,
Mission completed.
that's good. Well,
She's having a lovely time in Florida.
I bet she is.
She
Got
likes it.
the grandkids to play with,
Well,
and
two other dogs too.
two other dogs.
Yep. So today's a big day. My youngest grandson's having a track meet. He runs cross country,
Yeah.
and tonight the oldest grandson is participating in a concert with his music school.
You said so earlier this week, and I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about Trans Siberian Orchestra because I had such a shitty connection. You know, all I heard was orchestra.
Oh no, my grandson's
Yeah, we already figured that part out.
yeah. Now I'll miss his school concert. That's in November
Right.
for his violin.
Mm-hmm. Is fiddle.
Is Chloe a Chihuahua? Well,
No.
she's 68 pounds, so I don't think she qualifies. But she's a black lab, JLM.
Yeah, you could probably have 20 Chihuahuas.
Well, she's got the attitude for 20 Chihuahuas.
I don't
Ooh,
know. I don't know, man. Hemi's dog is it's got a lot of fucking attitude. So,
now the first thing Chloe did when she got down here, even though she knows Izzy and Delta, the dogs, she has reasserted her position as the alpha.
no, she imposed. She's a fucking bully. Comes to somebody else's house, makes them do her shit. What a bitch.
Typical female, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But the good thing is, at least this one's loyal to me.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had a dog lined up here in Ottawa because this is where I was planning on stopping. My ass got sore yesterday, and I just didn't want to drive the extra hour and a half to come up here. So I spent the night at a fucking rest area.
Yeah.
God, what a mistake that was.
Brandon, I'm. It's time to depart, so I will catch you later, sir.
Bye.
Bye bye. I didn't.
Yeah, Jim, I'd rather have a bigger dog too, but where I'm, you know, I don't want to fucking share the truck with a big dog. I almost had a nice little pug lined up here. I'm in Ottawa, Kansas, and it got adopted yesterday. So, uh, the the hunt for a truck dog continues. I got to have a small dog. Truck is just too fucking small inside to share it with a large animal. Anyways, so because there's only one place to sleep and there's not enough room for a dog bed unless I unless the dog wants to sleep up on the top bunk, and I that ain't gonna fucking happen. Yeah, there's lots to be. There's lots of shelters around. Where everywhere I go, there's an animal shelter. It's just finding the right dog. Sometimes I find dogs that I think would be perfect, but they're not housebroken already. And unfortunately, I got to have a housebroken pet already. So I'm looking for an older dog, and it's got to be small. His job is to take me for walks and wake me up if somebody tries to get in the truck, like they did twice last night. Well, I guess the first time they weren't fucking trying to get in the truck; they were trying to get in the fucking fuel tank. But I sleep right over the top of the fucking fuel tank, and then I hear this clankety clank clank clank, and I fucking go outside, and there's these goddamn fucking tweaked out fucking assholes with a 5-gallon jerry can and a fucking garden hose. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, fucking skinny little bastards. What the fuck were they thinking? You know, they think nobody's gonna fucking wake up, fucking messing with their truck. The second time, I had somebody fucking. Uh, They had the diagonal parking where you pull in the back side and then you pull out the front side. Well, some asshole in a fucking hot shot parked so that the guy next to me couldn't make his corner. And then he wouldn't fucking acknowledge anybody beating on his window trying to wake him up. So I had to back out and let the guy that was parked next to me make his corner and then pull back into my spot. And the guy next to me, man, he uh he caused that hot shotter a little bit of problems this morning. He fucking cut the valve stems on his fucking truck. What are they thinking? Seriously. They give us about 20 feet to turn a 78-foot fucking vehicle. And then the motherfucker thinks that's a parking spot? Come on. Come on. Maybe it's a little more. Maybe it's 30 feet. It's not a lot of room. Yeah, I got to get me a road, buddy. I see guys out there with their dogs and stuff, and I'm like, man, I want one. Hey, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I don't fuck with people's machinery. So they're making a living. And if push came to shove, you know, old boy next to me could have backed out with a little guidance. I would have gotten out and fucking and told him if he was going to hit anybody. But needless to say, we all know that there's not enough fucking parking. And the problem is there's not enough fucking parking. Like here I am having to park all the way out in Ottawa, Kansas, because there's no truck parking inside Kansas City where I've got to deliver Monday morning. None. So, you know, there's no place to fucking really wait or spend the night. You have to drive the hell out of town. And even because I was out in the middle of nowhere, I was on I-35 in a on the Cassidy rest area, and it's so full, people are just parking all over the place, and it's in the middle of nowhere. You know, your dog was half Chihuahua, half pit bull. 25 pounds is a good sized dog. It's a decent dog. Um, so there's options out there. There's options out there. I got my daughter, my youngest daughter, when she was like 3 years old. I got her a Dachshund, and that dog is still alive, and it's the her best buddy, and the smart little fucker too. It's funny though, when it gets cold, the dog will freaking grab a hold of a blanket. It'll lay on a blanket and grab a hold of the edge of the blanket and then roll, and it makes itself into a little Dotson burrito. No, I don't want it to crowd me out of the bunk. That's for sure. I'm the bunks are not as small as people think they are. They're decent size for one person. You get a bigger dog or something like that. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how people do it. Because dogs don't give a fuck. They sleep wherever they want to. Yeah, that little that little Dotson earned her keep the very first week she was here. She was like just a puppy, just got weaned, and we didn't even know it, but we had rats underneath our patio or underneath our deck, and as a puppy, she killed 3 rats. Jesus, she got a steak. Good fucking dog. Good fucking dog. But we never had any more problem with critters trying to live around the house after we got Peaches. She was a hunter. Just she could not stand squirrels, rats, rabbits, anything like that. She'd go after them. I don't think she ever caught a squirrel, but she was hell on wheels on them rats. And snakes too. She fucking went after snakes. Morning, Q. Howdy, ape. How you doing?
You're for the streets now?
I'm for the streets.
Oh, should we start calling you Mia Trueblood?
I ain't gonna fucking open up a OnlyFans no matter how many times you ask, man.
Well, I saw that deal that Hammerhand put out, said they demonetized her and took all of her OnlyFans money. I said, well, she can go back and get her old job back.
I'll be right back. I've got to turn off my crock pot. It's ready. The food is ready. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's how long it takes to step into the kitchen and come back.
What are you cooking in the crock pot?
Mexican rice.
Ah. Made with real Mexicans?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you using an Instapot or a real crock pot?
I got a real crock pot. I don't even know what a fucking Instapot is.
Well, those Instapots in there, they're like a pressure cooker crock pot.
Oh, no, I don't got one of them.
You can cook a roast in 45 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah. So you were driving down the highway with your crock pot going?
Yep. A couple of weeks ago, I was at one of our company yards, and the guy's like, "Hey, man, I had a bag of brown rice get rejected. Do you want some?" So I took 4 fucking Ziploc freezer bags over and fucking filled it up with. Somebody poked a hole in the side of the bag with a forklift, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Free rice.
Yeah, I got some free rice, and but the thing about brown rice is it takes a long time to cook, so you got to let it fucking cook for about 12 hours in a crock pot. in a crock pot. Now, if you're boiling it, it's much faster. But
Yeah. You should look into one of those Instapots. Or I've got one that's a Faberware, I think, but it's they'll have a lockable lid, and you can steam rice. You can do. I mean, you can do anything with these things.
I'll check it out.
But my mom made some. What was it? Pork ribs, right? And oh no, she made some chicken gizzards.
Ooh, chicken gizzards.
And she battered them up a little bit, and she put them in this thing because they're like they can be an air fryer, they can be a crock pot, they can be a pressure cooker. And she cooked these chicken gizzards, and she went like, what was it, 25 minutes, and they were actually too soft. I was like, wow. Usually, you got to chew on a chicken gizzard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my goal this weekend is to install a fucking outlet on the outside of my truck, and so I can do some fucking frying and shit. Because I'm not going to fry inside and grill inside the truck.
So have an outlet so you can do a hot plate or something.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's my goal. I'm doing a 34-hour reset.
Oh, you are right now?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen you actually do one of those, or maybe once. You usually find a way to manipulate the system like a single mother.
Well, they gave me a job and it doesn't deliver till Monday. So I figured, what the fuck?
So what ended up being in your rear end yesterday?
I had freaking magnesium or alloy tire rims.
Like raw blanks or actually finished product?
Finished.
Nice.
I'm taking them up to a distributor here in KC.
You're hauling in them dubs, huh? That's what the homeboys call them, dubs.
Dubs. Well, these are pretty cool. They're fucking powder coated, and then they fucking ran them on a lathe or something. So they've got shiny parts and fucking powder coating. It's fucking. They're badass.
Yeah, we were outside of Memphis, and it was the first time I'd ever seen a rent-to-own wheel store. You could rent to own these wheels. I'm sure it's like 29% interest. And all the wheels out there were like 30 inches tall, and you see Monte Carlos and Caprices rolling around, look like Hot Wheels cars or Matchbox cars. It was fucking stupid. Got a $600 car and you got $4,000, $5,000 worth of wheels on them.
Yeah. Hey, Cube, you've been a naughty boy. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Oh, fuck. The first time I found out about those rent-to-own wheel places was I was working at this place, and these guys from the fucking rent-to-own place came up in the parking lot of the fucking company and jacked the guy's fucking wheels. He hadn't been making his payments, and they fucking just took his wheels. Left his car on blocks in the company parking lot.
Should have paid his payments.
Fuck yeah. Our rent-a-cops were like trying to stop him. They're like, nah, here's a paper. Fucker's delinquent. We're taking him back.
How long did that car sit in the parking lot with no wheels on it?
Well, the company told the guy who didn't make his payments, you've got 2 days, or we're fucking sending it to the impound yard.
God. Then he had to come up with some cash to buy some steel wheels.
Yeah, he did.
He probably went and stole them off somebody else's car.
Who knows?
Giant circle.
Yeah. Oh, Jim, don't even bother with that guy.
You got a hater in the chat?
No, Jim or JLM is saying on Homeless in America's channel he's been blocked. Even if he types hello, it doesn't show up. So, yeah, some people are fucking get butt hurt easy.
Speaking of butt hurting, I wonder how Outlaw's birthday stream went.
I saw a little bit of it.
I stepped in to say hi, and I hope his birthday was very, very moist.
Yeah. We sang him the moist birthday song.
On his stream or on your stream?
On my stream. When he...
Nice. So what are you going to have with your Mexican rice?
I'm going to have some fajita chicken and grilled peppers. So I'm highly motivated to get my fucking outlet put in.
Oh, you're going to do that today?
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm just sitting here.
Yeah. So you're sitting in North KC
That's where the load's getting delivered. I'm out here in Ottawa, Kansas, because there's no fucking truck stops in KC.
Okay.
Inside the city.
Yeah. Not even like a Raytown or anywhere around there?
No.
Huh.
You can't. There's some in Independence, right?
Yeah, but who wants to be in Independence?
Exactly.
You'll get your tires jacked.
Yeah. And plus the parking in there is absolute, it's terrible. It's insane. I've been there once. It's dirty fucking showers too.
Well, Independence is kind of the white trash community of Kansas City.
Well, they didn't really look all that white to me.
Oh, well, it's just the trash part of Kansas City then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen a complete apartment complex boarded up with people still living in it. Was in Independence.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the places I'm talking about are just at the bottom of the hill, on the Missouri River, at the bottom of the hill below Worlds of Fun. Yeah.
So that's where the bullets fly at night.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the only good thing about that truck stop is it's right next to a casino. So if you feel like walking for a bit, you can go get some good food over the casino. Yeah, Cubing Speed is going to eat some balls. He could really go.
Goat or cattle or what?
No, he says takoyaki balls.
Oh,
Hot
yeah, that's seafood like octopus and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, squid.
Yeah. Probably not bad.
I've had them. They're fucking awesome, actually. Especially I like them in pho. You know that food. I know they're not fucking Thai food, but
well, pho is actually Vietnamese, I believe, isn't it?
Whatever.
Well,
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah. Well, the Assagape ape was out last night in the chats, and he was on Ike and Scotty's stream, and he was giving clues to who he was, but you'd have to be paying attention and have to be I don't know, watch Dak's channel, watch yours to get the clues. It's kind of like what's in Asa Gabe's rear end. Somebody said, "Oh, I said that's got to be Hemi," and I go, "It's not Hemi." And then Hemi's like, "I wouldn't make fake accounts and do that." And he tried to play all high and mighty.
Yeah, right.
I know it's not Hemi. I know who it is.
Yeah, I like that gangster cat. Meow. Yeah.
It was in another replicant fish video from last night.
Yeah. I'm sure he's got a lot of fucking positive feedback on Kitty.
Yeah.
You got the side eye dog and meow cat.
Ouch. This dang dog just rolled over. She wants her belly scratched, and she just rolled over onto my ankle. Kind of twisted it the wrong way there, hound dog. Yeah. She got in trouble last night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so she's trying to be all extra cute this morning. She found something here that she wasn't supposed to be chewing on, and she started chewing it on the floor right in front of me. So I gave her the side eye and a stern voice, and she went slinking off to her kennel, and she laid there for a while, and then she come back, and being a shithead. You're still a puppy though. Yeah, still a shithead though. Man, so are you going to be looking for a dog on your adventure?
Yeah, that was an autographed Jack Murphy fucking dildo. God, how could she do that?
Somebody's giving away autographed dildos?
Yeah, I thought that's what she chewed up was your autographed Jack Murphy dildo.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no, good. I'd let her chew on that.
Oh no, man, you don't know where that thing's been. Well, actually, you do. He put it on the internet. So, Cubing says that she's just another bitch that won't take accountability.
Yeah, she's getting trained though.
Well, JLM has a dildo story. Let's hear your dildo story, Jim. Florida ma'ams.
Well, the house that I used to own when I was married, the people that had owned it before, when they first moved in there, not too long after they'd moved in, he walked outside in the front yard, and there was a big purple dildo in his yard. And I think it was actually meant to land in the yard next door as a message to one of the females that lived there, but they must have come up short. They either overthrew or underthrew.
Yeah.
He says, "You'll never guess what I found in my yard." I go, "What?" He goes, "A big old dildo." And I'm like, "What?"
Those are kind of flexible sometimes, and I imagine if you throw them wrong, they sort of act like a boomerang and come back at you.
Either that or just take a good skip and start a tumbling.
Yeah. All right. Jim says 2 Florida ma'ams were fighting. Police were called. And when he says ma'am, it's like, call me ma'am. I think he's talking about our transgender friends.
And one of the lesbians swung the large dildo at the police officer.
lesbians. You know, that could cause
Assault.
blunt force trauma.
Assault with a deadly cock. Go lay down.
Assault with a disgrossing weapon.
Well, it was that the movie Snatch. It was one of those movies where they talked about that one gangster that killed the guy with a big black rubber cock. He beat him to death with a big rubber cock.
Haven't seen that one.
It's maybe it wasn't Snatch. It was Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Maybe. Yeah, it was Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I think. Pretty good flick, actually. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
So you're just going to hang out there until Monday morning?
Uh-huh.
Nice. How far are you out from where your delivery is then?
I'm about an hour.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Let me pull up the map here. I'm 58.9 miles.
Depending on what time you leave and travel, it'll be an hour or more.
Yeah. Yeah, Hemi didn't like it that I was staying in Ottawa. I told him this is the real Ottawa, and his fucking Canadian bastards needs to stop stealing our names.
He got all butthurt and left, huh?
Yeah.
That's your co-pilot. You shouldn't be pissing off your co-pilot.
He's my navigator. I'm a co-pilot. The dog is going to be the co-pilot.
Any clues on any new puppers?
I had one I was going to get here, but fucking it got adopted yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Cute little 1.5-year-old pug mix.
A pug
Mix. It was
Oh,
like half pug, half Chihuahua, or something like that. No, half pug, half terrier.
it's an interesting combination.
Well, it looked pretty much like a pug, but it had long legs.
A long-legged pug, huh?
Yeah. Yep, Bridgeport, and Lakewood, and fucking Springfield. They're fucking everywhere. Oh, and Pittsburghs. There's like fucking 7 Pittsburghs in the U.S. as well. Get a real dog. They're all real dogs. I need something fucking small who will walk me and fucking bark so I can shoot somebody if they try and get in. I spent the night in a fucking rest area on Highway 35, and I got woken up twice. Once this little fucking tweaker was trying to fucking steal gas, and the second time the guy parked next to me couldn't get out, and the guy that was blocking him in was fucking not waking up. It's one of them hot shotters. Fucking blocked him in, and he wouldn't answer his fucking window. So I backed up so the guy could pull out and make his turn, and then pulled back into my spot.
Did you make the tweaker drink some diesel?
Nah, he didn't actually get to that far. I jumped out of the truck with a crowbar and a hammer, and he fucking took off.
Didn't even leave you anything there to worth anything, huh?
No. I pulled the curtain back, looked in my mirror, turned on my utility lights, and he fucking started booking. I got out of the truck and was like, "Don't come back! Get off my lawn!"
You dang kids with your meths and your tweaking and twerking. I saw this great meme. It had this guy and gal answering the door, and there was this little girl at Halloween, and she's bent over with her tongue out, and she's twerking, and he says, "Oh, it's twerk and tweet. Twerk or tweet, huh?" Little kid with her ass in the air bouncing around. I was like, oh my god.
What the fuck, man? Little kid?
Well, it was a cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't real. It was a drawing. I saw this video. Somebody else had it, and then Salty Cracker just did a video on it this morning about the pedophile homeless guy that's living across the street from a private school in
I saw that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free
fucking fentanyl.
Yeah. So you got a convicted child molester within 100 feet of a school, and the cops don't do anything about it. San Francisco must be like the Wild fucking West.
That guy needs a fucking case of hammeritis.
Yeah. And it is truly the Wild West, because back in the Wild West, you had to watch where you stepped, or you'd step in shit too.
Yeah. But most of it was on the street.
Yeah. Boy, you want to do relive the old Fear Factor show? Have somebody run barefoot through the streets of San Francisco is one of their stunts. Get a hypodermic in your foot, an AIDS needle in your foot, and then slip in some shit.
Yeah, you're going down one of them steep ass hills and you got to make a corner. You fucking wipe out because your fucking feet fly out from under you because you stepped in shit. I was stationed in Alameda, which is across the bay from San Francisco. And I went out with a date with this fucking chick. She was hot. But we went to Berkeley to go have a meal. And about halfway through my sandwich, I had to go use the restroom, right? And I come back, and my fucking the half of my sandwich that I was eating was gone. There was a fucking homeless guy walking through the restaurant, and she gave him my fucking sandwich, not hers, mine.
Nice.
And the guy fucking took a bite of it and didn't like it because I like mustard on my fucking club sandwiches, right?
Yeah.
He's like, spit it out. Yeah. Fucking threw it away.
I take it that was the end of the date?
Yeah, pretty much. I said, hey, you gave away my food. And the guy just threw it away.
Nice.
It's like, you're taking the bus home, bitch. Fuck.
Oh, you misogynist, you.
Hey, don't get between me and my food, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, look at me. I used to be skinny, and I had to eat a lot because I was skinny.
Yeah.
Then my metabolism changed, and well, the food stayed.
Yeah, my metabolism did that at about freshman or sophomore year.
Yeah. See, that's your Canadian education system for you right there. Look at how he spells you.
YPU, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
White poo. White
White
poo
poo.
looked like every meal count. Damn Canadian can't even speak fucking Oriental.
You better learn Chinese, man. You're gonna need it soon. And Hemi, it does count. I can count the fucking pounds. Oh, now he's got fat fingers. That's true. Okay.
Oh, don't be shaming your fingers.
Yeah. Yep, you're right, Jim. Fucking don't get between a mama bear and her cubs, and get between a fat man and his food. I'll tell you, that's true.
And you don't mess around with Jim.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have the tooling for said outlet, or are you just going to run an extension cord out the door?
No, I have, I have a. We're gonna be fucking going old school.
Okay.
I have a file to make my hole, and I don't have a drill. I don't.
So you're going to look like a meth head working on your truck.
I'll send you pictures. Man.
Excellent.
Now, my goal is to make it look just like it's a fucking factory install. So when I pull into the company yard, they don't say, "What the fuck have you been doing to our truck, you son of a bitch?"
Then I wouldn't recommend just putting up a wall outlet.
No. Actually, I bought it ahead of time. I've got a nice fucking. It's got a flip.
Drop down.
Weather door on it and shit. Yeah.
Nice.
It's spring loaded.
Oh.
Yeah, bubblegum grommet. Don't
You
look.
got a big duck butter all around the hole to seal her up. Did you see that community page thing that Dak put out this morning? Shows how to turn on a man, and it's a woman's finger on a light switch.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then how to turn on a woman.
Bunch of guys sitting around in the control room. Yeah, that's
Look
the
like
fucking truth.
looks like 3 Mile Island's about to go off.
Yeah, but Dak is missing the point. I know how to turn on a woman. You just go out there and you go, hey, look at there, bitch. Huh?
And she says, and she goes, "Oh, singles. Have you been to the strip joint?"
Singles? Those weren't singles, buddy.
Those look like stripper tickets.
Those weren't singles, man. Oh, you're right, CJ. That's a good thing. The outlet can also double as a trucker pee hole.
Way of the road. Brandon will be shotgunning piss jugs all over the trailer park before you know it.
I could be like the Indian guys and just cut a fucking hole in the floor.
How do they shit while they're going down the road? They got some talent. They can do that
No,
squat really well.
what they've I imagine they fucking have something rigged up, but God, they're team driving. Imagine fucking driving along and a guy's squatting right next to you, taking a fucking turd. Fucking what the fuck?
That's the way of the road, Brandon.
It's a very, very interesting. We don't have to stop. We are very productive people.
Do you have any toilet paper? And I'd like to talk to you about your car warranty that's about to expire.
Yeah. Well, it's getting light outside. I think I'm gonna get to work.
Yeah, it's 6:23 here, so I'll be at work before the sun comes up. Sun's rising at about 10 after 7 right now, so we'll talk to you later. I gotta get ready to go. It's Monday morning for this ape.
Well, there's 3 things you need to remember while going through your work week, ape. No marriage, no cohabitation, and no children.
Thank you, Sensei.
Anytime.
We'll talk to you later.
Peace out, brothers. And remember, the world is round.